Everybody, welcome to Ranting with Ricardo. It's me, Nikki. We're here for another Sistas recap review because it's what my channel I can do, what I want. But what I need y'all to do right now before y'all really get down deep into this review, okay, this recap, okay, over here on this good channel, on this good Thursday, because it's Thursday, baby. Go ahead and take a look at them links in the description box down below. Vote.gov, vote.org. Keep up to date about all the things that are going on with these little elections and big elections. It's a trickle up system. Okay, you just gotta climb the ladder from each, election. Make sure you're registered to vote before October 7th. That is the cutoff date to register to vote, but you want to make sure you're registered to vote so you could be voting in these little elections that's around your town, your city, your state, your county, your parish, to make sure you get the right people you want in office for your local city council, who's going to be your sheriff in the sheriff's department, who's going to be the attorney general, who's going to be on the school board, and a slew of other things. You want to make sure who's going to represent you, um who's going to be your representative, who's going to be your congressman. You want to make sure your voice is heard. You want to make sure you keep up with all the policies and everything that's going on. Do your research, baby. Do your research. Do your research. Because unlike Andy, we do research over here. So we don't get stuck with somebody like Gary. Just being honest, just being real. Do your research. Make sure you're up to date about everything and vote in those small elections because they do matter. And guess what? All 400 seats in Congress are up. So that means you can vote the people in who actually give a damn about you and are going to make a change and actually listen to you. Okay, we want universal health care. We want the people who are without homes to have homes. We want a better system out here. Okay, I for one need to figure out, and that probably has something to do with like the local election. So I'm gonna check that out and see who I can talk to about getting the sanitation department to get their people out here on time. If I got to be out there with my trash at almost 7 o'clock in the morning, why is the trash getting picked up the next day or the day after that? And it ain't no holidays in between. That don't make no sense. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make sure I contact the right people. And if I have to vote on something, I'm gonna vote on it. Because if voting wasn't important and if you voting wasn't important and your vote didn't make a change and make a difference, they wouldn't be trying to snatch your rights away. I'm just being honest, just being real. But go ahead and hit those links in the description box down below. Get up to date about all those great things that are going on currently. Hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell, okay? Now, with that being said, let's get into this messy ass episode of Sisters. Because, baby, it was messy. It was messy, messy. So, Gary introduces Andrea Barnes as his fiance, and he invites everyone to the wedding except for the hood rat duo, which is Zach and Fatima. Which, let's be clear, Zach and Fatima wasn't showing up to that raggedy ass wedding, no way. But Andy, this is all your fault because now Fatima gonna have to figure out how to get you out of this mess again. Somebody call Madam. Somebody call her. And Gary got one more time to start bumping them gums, and I feel like he gonna get handled. They gonna handle him. So things get real physical because Rich and Zach try to put hands on Gary. And I was like, put hands on him, put feet on him. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but do something. Okay, he's very disrespectful. And then Gary gets even more egregious and congratulates Karen for having two baby daddies, aka Menzies. Uh and on the pregnancy and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, this lady don't like you. Why are you congratulating her and trying to be funny? Listen, Gary is someone who thinks he's better than somebody because he didn't came up, he didn't went probably to the best schools, but he also done scammed his way through there. So he think he better than everybody, but you ain't better than nobody. You the lowest human life form at this point, Gary. Like, you have problems. He needs serious psychological help, okay? Serious psychological help. Gary eventually leave, and when Gary leave, Andy is like, I just want everybody to be happy for me. I just want everybody to be happy for me. And Sabrina said, are you cheating on Jordan? Because remember, the reason why, other than the fact that we are having many elections right now, but another reason why it's important to talk about this stuff is because also you have Jordan, someone who's running for a a position, like he is a politician. He's running for a political seat. I forgot what seat he's running for, but this is a TV show. I'm worried about real life. But he's running for a political seat, and Gary is holding that over Andy. Like, if you don't be with me, if you don't stop the stuff with the FBI and stop working with Penelope, I'm gonna show the pictures to the people and I'm gonna destroy him and I'm gonna have him arrested. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. He'll never ever be able to run for any type of political seat whatsoever. So that's what's happening. And Sabrina's like, so are you cheating on Jordan? Were you cheating on him this whole time? And she lies and says yes. And everybody's like, what is wrong with her? So after everybody leaves, Fatima sticks around, and she asks what's the truth. And he tells her everything. That he took pictures of Jordan, had some people come over and take pictures of Jordan. He has the house and all this stuff bugged. Which she really shouldn't have been saying that in that penthouse, because he obviously would have had that bug depending on how fast he got back to his office. But okay, how he has pictures of Jordan, how he's been trying to ruin Jordan, how he knows that Penelope, okay, I refuse to call her by her actual name. Penelope is over there working with the FBI, and I was too. And then he heard me talking, and now it's either I marry him and stop working with the FDB and I am Penelope, or he's going to destroy everybody. Whew. And she tells Fatima, you can't tell anyone about this. You can't tell the people anything about this, but also, Fatima's the only person she can tell this, and she can't tell nobody else this, which shows what type of friendship they have. Just being honest, just being real. So I'm just like, whew. So later on, while Gary and Andy are full on fake smiles with the wedding planner, um, girl, that white woman was just so happy to be planning this wedding. I was like, congratulations, Miss White Lady. Um, but before they leave and before she could get him away from her, he tells Andy to drop her panties, and she's like, "I'm on my period," and he says he don't care. He want to be able to smell her throughout the day. I said, "You's a nasty bastard. I don't know what is wrong with." Listen, get him some help. Okay, when is he going to jail? Oh my god. When is he going to jail? Somebody let me know. He is disgusting. He is a manipulator. He is verbally abusive. He physically abusive. Look what happened to Penelope and that baby. My God. So down to the local law office. Penelope calls Andy and she wants to know why you broke up with Jordan, and Jordan's not taking the news well, and she don't really stay on the phone for that long, because Fatima comes in to see how she's doing. And Fatima says, listen, we can get rid of him. We really could get rid of him. Like, let's get rid of him. And later on in the episode, Jordan comes barging in looking for questions and answers about Gary and that whole situation. It's just like no one cares. And how did he figure out about this whole thing about her and Gary and asking for questions? Because Rich went over there and told him. So Jordan over there practicing for a debate. His mind is elsewhere, so he's doing awful. And Rich stops by to give Jordan a lowdown about Andy and Gary's engagement. And Jordan want to go over there at Andy's place, and Rich is like, leave it alone. You got a lot riding on this campaign. Leave it alone, right? Because once again, you're running for a political position. Gary has the power to end you by sending them photos and videos out. And ultimately, Andy is being dumb in her decision making, and she's going to do everything but the right thing. And the right thing was protecting her goddamn self, because for some reason she wants to sacrifice her life for everybody as it pertains to Gary, which makes no sense. Once again, like y'all need to do about what's going on in the world today, Andy should have did her research. Y'all need to research so y'all don't end up like Andy. So then Rich, takes it on down to Sabrina's house, and they talk about the Andy and Gary news, and it's just like boo, boo, tomato, tomato, tomatoes. I'm throwing tomatoes, lame, corny, boo, lame, Tomatoes. We're throwing tomatoes at this entire situation. It's awful. But then they get to talking about the sperm donor. And she reveals that, Mr. Nice Rich Man who wrote the news article about her in the company newsletter is going to be her donor. And Rich is like, do you know enough about him? Do you know enough about this man? Like, real questions. Like, do you know enough about him to be your sperm donor? Does he want to raise the baby with you? Like, real questions that need to be asked, because it's like, you just met this man and he offering up sperm. Girl, you need to watch out for people like that. He also wants to know if the man wants to be in the baby's life or not. And Sabrina's like, I don't see an issue with it, but Rich does, and it's just like, Sabrina, break up with him. He don't want to be a father. He not about to hand you no sperm. Let it go, okay? So we at the bank, Maurice and Sabrina are talking about the drama from the baby shower, and Mr. Nice rich black man who all up on Sabrina wants to be her sperm donor calls to let her know that he's done all the tests at the doctor and he should have the results soon. And Sabrina is emotional, she's grateful, and Sabrina's one step closer to being a mother. So we love to see that. So Zach come home, okay, and Miss Rose the nanny is there keeping Michael company, and Zach tells Michael he's gonna be a big brother, and tells him that he had a big brother once, and they bond, and it's all so cute, it's so cute, it's so cute. But Zach said he had a big brother once, so we know his mama died on Zatima, so we're gonna see his brother die on Zatima, because you said you had one, not that you have, that you had. Y'all see how crazy that is? I had a brother, not I have one. I had. Speaking in past tense, okay? So after Tony get off of work, he come to Danny's place and he got updated. Rich updated him about the Gary situation. So while he's in the shower, Tiffany's texting Tony with a picture of her in a bra, reminding him that this was an anniversary gift that he got her. And Tony is like, I'm tired of you being jealous, and yes, he like bumping them gums. And Danny is upset that he not checking his ex about sending him pictures like this. Like, you in a whole relationship, she your ex-wife. Yes, y'all share kids. Yes, y'all should be friends, but she shouldn't be sending you pictures like this. This is inappropriate. And he just claims she keeps getting jealous and jealous. And it's just like, Danny, let that man go. Let that man go. He is not for you. Y'all are not meant to be together. She is going to keep doing this. She sent her daughter over there to go through your stuff and search after she told her mama that she met you. At the end of the day, this is a never winning battle for you. Let this go, okay? Go battle it out with that white lady with a stiff ass bob over Preston. Bring Preston back and bring Robin back. Ooh, I just miss them so much. I love me some Preston and Robin. Hey, I told y'all Preston could have moved up in here with me if Danny didn't want him. So, because Tony don't want to deal with the real and what Danny has to say, he decides to leave, butt ass naked. After after Danny told him, go ahead, get my towel back. Run me my towel, playboy. So at the juice bar, Tony fills Rich in on the drama with Danny and Tiffany. Meanwhile, Rich tells Tony about Sabrina's fertility drama with the nice rich man from the bank. And Tony questions, why wouldn't you want to have a baby with a beautiful, successful woman like Sabrina? And Rich is like, Sabrina's the one. But Sabrina's about to have a baby with another man. Okay, get into it. These men are so just like, oh my God, make up your damn mind. So down at the salon, Karen and Pam are in the office talking, and they're looking over the final notices for the credit cards that Pam maxed out to start her business. So Pam offers to loan Karen some money, but Karen says she would keep it to pay back a debt. In the end, Pam is like, listen, I'll pay you back in 8 months. And it's just like, girl, you really should have just took that loan. Should have took that loan and been done with it. Cause who knows if you won't have that money in 8 months. And baby, the grandpa's a sponsor the episode. Okay, so Miss Marie is down to the office. And she won't hating to go away with her for the weekend. Okay, he must be doing something right. He must be eating it good or knocking them walls loose. Okay, knocking the cobwebs off that thing, cause she want to go away for the weekend. Okay, you her little boy toy. You gonna do what she want until she says she don't want you no more. It's basically how Miss Marie rolls. Okay, so When she goes around the desk to take care, some things in her own hands, who walks in? Tamara in her best her wear. Okay, I like the little outfit. And baby, she find him in a compromising position. He's sitting in a chair. Miss Marie got that hand and is moving down south. And she puts two and two together and solves the mystery of the gray pube that was in her mouth from the last episode. And Miss Marie gets real disrespectful, asking, "Now, how did I taste?" I said, "Baby, this is messy. Okay, baby, this is messy. Hate you's a messy batch. Wait until you find out about Tamara and Gary." Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Because I know he gonna team up with Penelope and what that girl name is, Andrea Barnes, to take Gary down for once and for all. But baby, Miss Marie is hella messy because she asked Tamara, "How did I taste?" I said, "Miss Marie, girl, you better stop it. You're in a divorce." Oh my God. What gonna happen when your crazy husband find out? Granted, he don't care, but y'all in a divorce. Yeah, I slow down on asking people how I taste. Tamara then, she like, "Listen, I drag you even if you are a senior citizen." I said, "My God, not a senior citizen. These are fighting words. You asking how I taste, you calling her a senior citizen, telling her you drag her by her chinny, the hairs of her chinny chin chin. My God." And now Hayden has what he's always wanted: two women fighting over him. Whoever thought it would happen? Because really, he wanted Fatima to be the one fighting over him with Tamara, but it ain't happening. Now it's Miss Marie. Oh my God, this is so messy. It's so messy. Fatima, come, madam. We got a situation to take care of. Ultimately, Danny let that man go be a family with his ex-wife. She ain't gonna stop, and it's gonna be to the point where you gonna have to make a choice. Do you want to be stuck in this situation with them, or do you want to be free? Sabrina and Rich might think she's the one, but Sabrina like, "I want a baby and you don't want a baby," so this is gonna be a whole bunch of issues unless you decide to pop up on Sabrina before she gets inseminated, or gets her eggs harvested and then they do the fertilization. I advise you to stop while you ahead. Karen, either ask for a part of that business or take the goddamn loan. You got to do something, or you about to be out here on your own and out here in the cold with two babies. Okay. Zach, just keep being a good father. I still want to know about this. You used to have a brother. The words you said had in past tense. What happened? Maybe we'll find out when Zatima airs. Fatima, call madam. Gary, go to hell. Andy, pick up a book and get you into a therapist's office. Penelope, speed this along. Jordan, just keep running for whatever political seat you're going to be in. That's it. That's all I'm going to give y'all. Also, Hayden, Miss Marie, and Tamara. Oh, this is an episode of Jerry Springer waiting to happen, and I can't wait to keep watching. But that's all I have. Y'all check them links in the description box down below. Make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure you keep up to date about everybody on the ballot, all the policies they're running off of, all the policies that people are talking about. Vote in your small elections and your big elections. And remember, all 400 seats of Congress are up for election come November. And remember, y'all do have to vote for these people. It's very important. I know it may take longer on them ballots, but y'all really do have to look and see who's running. So click them links so y'all keep up to date with all that stuff. And remember, just like Jordan is running smear campaigns and are running certain ads. But with that being said, girl, I can't believe it. Hayden finally got two women fighting over him. What the hell is going on? A broken clock is right at least twice a day. But go ahead and hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell and keep up to date about everything. And I'll see y'all for another one. Bye.